Hello, all of you bold, beautiful, and brilliant souls who are highly evolved. I am Davina, and today's topic is living by your own rules. We grew up living by the narcissist's unspoken rules, and they probably won't even admit that they actually have boundaries and rules, but they do. And we were expected to follow them, and our boundaries and needs were not respected. So we'll probably go through a phase. You might be, feeling frustration that, you know, um, the way your narcissistic parent or friend or, boyfriend or partner is treating you. Yeah, it's this frustration that actually can allow you to discover what your true values are. This is how I kind of began my journey when I was with my ex-husband, and then following that, also with some friends, where and with employers too. Like, all of these triggers were ways that I could discover what I valued. For example, when my husband spoke to me in a harsh tone, or like, then I would know, I'm like, no, you need to, like, I want you to speak to me like in a kind and more gentle way. So then I discovered, oh, I like kind and gentle communication, right? If a friend was giving me advice, I thought, no, I don't want you to give me advice. And I realized, I really appreciate and value really respectful communication, where it's reciprocal and equal and balanced. Yeah, I also had people who would just take up 90% of the conversation. And I'm like, no, this is, yeah, again, that's not balanced. And so I discovered what I valued. Many narcissists, I wrote down a few of them, live by this kind of rule of speed and being busy all the time. And they want you to conform to that. My mother was always like, are you keeping busy? And that's how I thought I was supposed to live, be busy. And now I'm like, no, actually, I really like the opposite. I like slow and spaciousness and, breathing and just looking at a tree, taking time for myself and breathe and just being, narcissists live with a lot of like shoulds and shame. I choose to live with compassion. Narcissists often are very hard on their children. They pressure them and push them and force them. I choose the opposite: gentleness, tenderness. Narcissists love to have like a very fixed, kind of perfectionist, rigid kind of style of life where there's no really learning allowed. You're not allowed to just be a human learning. But I choose the opposite. I want to live with humility and just allow myself to be human and be learning every day. Yeah, narcissists live with fear. You might have been fear mongered by your parent. I choose to live with trust and with faith, trust in myself, faith in God. Narcissists don't respect other people's boundaries. They're not respectful. They live with enmeshment with their children. They have no empathy, right? I choose empathy and respect and boundaries. And so, yeah, it's a real process to discover these things. But discovering what your true values are, and probably they are going to be almost, or many of them are going to be complete opposite to your parents or, the other narcissists in your life. So it's really being able to own those values and own your needs, and then set boundaries without blame, without shame. Just say, no, these are my rules. This is how I want to live my life. And if you don't want to respect those rules, then I guess we just won't be, we won't be relating. We won't be, having any kind of relationships. So yeah, that is the kind of short and sweet version of this video that I wanted to share with you today. And I am wishing you so many blessings of peace and ease and beauty on your journey of healing and awakening. And I am Davina Shamaya, and you can find me at Boldness Blooming. Thank you for watching.